And welcome back to more of My Conversation. Our guest today, once again, is Jim Shamp. He's a train engineer. I say once again, he was on the show talking about airplanes before because Jim Shamp is a pilot. He flies a 172.
Yeah,
and today you're talking about trains, so that's very cool. Hillcreat and Wahtoke Railroad. Good to be with you today.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. Yeah, so tell us what you got going on at the railroad.
Well, we got here in March, starting next weekend, really, the 3rd and 4th, and then the 10th and the 11th, and the 17th and 18th, we have our Blossom Trail.
Okay.
And we're running the trains on the weekends from 10 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, Saturday and Sundays. And
I know you guys are in Reedley. Yeah, you're in Reedley. It's a hidden gem. I'm telling you, I tell people about it like, what? I never heard of that.
Oh, it really
sometimes.
is. It really is.
Looking at some pictures right there, as soon as we put them up, people are like blown away when they see these. We're looking at one of the trains right there. So you get to what do you call it? Conduct the thing?
Well, no, I'm the engineer. The picture on the left there is that's me on the train. We're just leaving the station. The other one is one of our steam engines. It's a vertical boiler and runs on wood. You just burn wood in that.
That's
the other
cool.
one burns oil to create the fire to make the steam.
Where
but they're real steam engines.
Where in Reedley can you find it, you said?
It's just outside of Reedley. Reed and Adams is
Okay.
the corner,
Gotcha.
corner, and we're just on the west side of Reed. And that's the easiest way to find it. Because you'll see the parking lot and there's signs out there and it's very easy to find.
It's cool because I went to a friend's wedding out there. They had the whole wedding party
yeah.
right up on the train, and then the guests got to take the ride afterwards.
Yeah, we do weddings, birthday parties, all during the year. Generally, our season is in October for what we call Pumpkin Patch.
Right.
Then Christmas, and now we do Blossom Trail
Okay,
for the Blossom Trail.
We have these beauties up on stage of the trains that you had. Now we saw the steam one, and now I'm looking at these trains. Are they like, okay, they're not full scale. What kind of scale would you call it?
Well, they're half scale.
Okay.
And it's the track is what we call 15-inch gauge. It's about so wide, but it's quite a large train. I mean, when I put all the cars together, I can put 100 people on the train.
Wow, is that right?
And take them around the railroad. Which,
that's a lot of power behind that.
It's amazing when you look at those steam engines. You look at those little cylinders. So can that really do it? And
right.
Steam is quite a powerful medium.
And of course, right now we kind of got our early spring going on in the Central Valley once again, so everything's blossoming and blooming, and so it's a great way to go see the tour, right? The Blossom Trail.
Exactly, and we have, in fact, there's an almond orchard right next door. In fact, the track goes right by it, and it's all in blossom. And
how many acres you guys got out there?
There's 25 acres.
Okay.
Not all of it is, the railroad's not on all of it. At this moment, we are in the process of expanding the railroad. We just completed a tunnel, and we're going to go on. It's actually on 2 levels, and we're going down to the lower level, which will be out along Reed Avenue. And so we're working on that project. Right now, we're building a turntable You're
talking to a DJ here. I think turntable, like, you know, wickety wickety whack.
Yeah, well, it's a turntable. It goes
Right.
around, but that's where we put the engines on that, and then we can move them into different spots into the engine barn. So.
Kind of spins them around a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It sounds like you've been passionate about this for a very long time. When did you know you're supposed to do this in life?
Well, I grew up, loving trains. I mean, as a kid,
the Tyco trains.
The little trains,
Yeah.
and I still have my old trains, which are very, very old. I have some actual steam engines that I've purchased that I don't run them because they're too nice to run.
Right.
But, and then I got involved out here at Hillcreat. And
I mean, trains, you just feel like a kid no matter how old you are.
oh, trains are age is, you don't think of age.
When people come out there, is it mostly families or what's the age?
Generally family. We're very family oriented,
Okay.
and we love to have the kids out there. And when they come out, that's the fun part, to watch these kids, because they get out there and they ride that train and they want to get up by the steam engine, and the parents bring them up and we'll set them on the engine and take their pictures.
Oh, wow. Give them a little tour and stuff.
Oh yeah. So it.
Now, you said it's free to get in there, correct?
It's free to get in. We charge $4 for the train ride.
That's not
or
bad at all.
$10, and you get. I think you get 5 rides, and I forget right off the top of my head now. They do. There's a fee. You can ride it all day long. But generally, people come out and they'll ride it once or twice around. And
Okay, so the highlights begin this weekend for the next 3 weeks. What are they again?
it'll be the 3rd and 4th, Saturday and Sunday, the 10th and 11th the following weekend, and then the 17th and 18th is our Rail Fest.
Okay.
And at that time, that's where we bring in trains from different railroads. They'll bring their trains out. And we run all the different steam engines. They're running around. People can see them, see how they work, get up there and talk to the engineers. And
What's your favorite train? Do you have one? Come on.
well, the one I enjoy running the most, it's the number 13, and I think there might have been a picture up here on that. But that's a nice running engine, and I enjoy running.
Okay,
that
one more time, Jim. Give us the details about Hillcrest and Wahtoke Railroad, where we can find you.
We are located just outside of Reedley on Reed and Adams, just north of Reedley. And if they put up the address there, it'll be up on the address is right there on the screen. And that's where we're located.
Thanks for being on this, Jim.
Come on out.
Jim, thank you so much. We talk planes, we talk trains. Next time, automobiles. How's that?
Oh, there you go. All right, thank you.
Stick around. We'll be right back with more of my conversation.